Hey everyone, it's me, James, here to do a segment on Mickey Lee Soapworks, and this is the Drunken Goat. And this is a gift from a good friend, Mr. Noob himself, Mike Perry. Mike Perry's a gentleman known from the Shave Nook, even though he's kind of been incognito. But thanks, man. I appreciate it. It goes a long way. Your kindness has been great to me, my friend, and I appreciate it. The scent is, I'll get to that in a second, but just smelling it, when I opened it up and started to smell it, kind of reminded me of almost like a pastry type of sweets. Like a cake, some type of pie maybe, I don't know, something like that. Which is interesting because one of the ingredients that stands out on this is Guinness beer. And so it starts out with stearic acid, tallow, coconut oil, Guinness, goat milk, potassium hydroxide, sodium hydroxide, glycerin, castor oil, shea butter, lanolin, and it has some other type of fragrance in there. Maybe that's where I'm getting kind of like a sweet, nutty, spicy, maybe even kind of like a little bit of a raisiny type scent. Not like heavy, but just a little bit. That's what it smells like to me anyway. And that's just opening it up. I'm going to see what it's more, what comes through more as I got it blooming right now. And we'll see what it, I'll see what it does as I'm using it throughout my shave. So it's been sitting for a little bit. I've had it for a few days now, but I didn't want to do a video right away. It seems like a few of us are getting over some colds. Brother Jaime, Stallion, sounds like you had the same cold for like about a month now, bro. But the bug got to me Thursday, and I just didn't want to start doing this while everything was kind of haywire with my sinuses and whatnot. Even though I could smell the soap, I didn't want to go on until everything was a little bit more clear. So I'm smelling it a lot better now, tasting better, so everything's working much better. I feel better, and I'm just happy. I hate being sick, especially congestion. Yeah, so pretty much maybe just a hint of like a chocolateness to it. If you can see it there, it's almost like a light mud brown, and the bloom water is like what you would see from mud water. But it smells good. Probably would have been a runner-up for one of my most delicious soaps had I had this before. At least a runner-up, but we'll see. Excited to use it, give it a try. Seen people talk about it. The brush I'll be using will be this Semogue 820, which is one of my favorites. So I'm just squeezing out the knot now. It's been soaking for at least 5 minutes. So, should be plenty hydrated in the bristles. Don't want it to be overly wet, and I'll have to kind of gauge that as I'm using it. Sorry, it smells like it has one of my anise-based soaps still lingering around. Alright, so take the bloom water, pour it off into the container, the cup that I'm using to hold the brush. Alright, I'll be using the Mongoose, and I got it attached to the original Tradere handle. So it provides a good weight balance, length that I've because it's very close to the same size as the Dub Slim. This one has knurling though, and this handle's in a satin matte finish, except for the bottom part here. It's polished up on the bottom. So it's kind of a nice contrast, shiny, matte, shiny. And about my 9th use of this Kai mild blade. Alright, so I'm gonna rinse my face real quick to get it wetted up. Be right back. Alright, now I haven't loaded yet. I'm just trying to continually stay hydrated. I already took a shower this evening. One of the things when I have a cold is I like to take a nice warm shower just to let all that stuff just go down the drain. I mean, all that head stuff's got to come out. Can hack up, cough, do whatever. Just do it directly into the drain. Get all that stuff out of your system, you know. Alright. Just a really nice blend of chocolatey, spicy scent. I'm noticing that the Proto Lather has a light tannish hue to it, which is probably because the soap is a light tan brown. Alright, I'm going to put more water. Get a little bit more water on the tips. Not really pressing hard, just going a little bit faster on my motion. Knew a wet shaver named Jaime, I could guess you could say he was into straights. Saw him lying on YouTube, taking that blade against his face. He invited us to watch more time. How could I resist when he took that blade for a glide? Jaime, come back, Jaime. You can't just leave your blade like that. Alright. So that's plenty creamy right there. And got some nice Proto Lather in there. You can see it in the tips. Like this. Just want the Proto Lather. There we go. If you can see that, it has the nice foamy top that you would get in a good head of Guinness. Oh man. Alright. Don't want that to go to waste. Put that on there. There we go. Very nice. Very creamy. The only other product that I've used with goat's milk is the Cold River Soapworks. So yeah, kind of has a creaminess like that. Similar right off the bat. Alright. Take a little bit of this Bloom water. Go ahead and just apply that directly. Here we go. Oh, I love the smell. I'm hoping that I do not have any type of reactions at all to the soap, and that it performs as well for me as it has for some of the other folks that have used this already. Put a little bit moisture in there. Very nice, very creamy, just like melting ice cream. That's the consistency I like to get to right there. You know it's hydrated enough to move the lather, but not just drip all over the place. Pour that out. Set this in the cup. Rinse my hands real quick because they're quite slippery. All right, here we go. First pass. Oh yeah. Nice and slick. I've noticed that while I do like this razor a lot, I still have to get up on this mirror that I have extended out here for me, just to make sure I got everything lined up well. I imagine I would have to be a little bit more cautious of that if this blade was like fresh. But since we're like on the 9th use right now, that's not as big a concern. Wow, this really smells good. Yeah, like a cocoa. When it's like this, it almost smells more like cocoa. So that's nice. Went a little too aggressive right there. That was the first weeper I gave myself with it. Let's hope that's the last. Just trying to gauge it. Not sure if it was just because my skin was a little wrinkled, folded as I had my neck turned when I went over it, or what. Alright. So far, everything's nice. Post feel. I imagine the post shave feel of this soap is going to be quite nice, because right now, even just going along, it feels really supple. I don't feel like it's drying out any, but we'll monitor that. I'll monitor that as we're going along here. All right. I'm gonna rinse and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Here we go for pass 2. All right. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of a decent one there. Whatever I did to myself, poking through on the lather. Normally don't get weepers like that anymore. Not that last through and even keep going through a lather. Or as a stallion would say, through my lather. Who would have guessed? Stallion's got like 20 soaps made for him. He's got a whole line. Lather. I'm just kidding. I have no idea if that's why they chose that name for Barrister, man. Alright. Very nice. Not detecting any burning or anything, and again, my skin doesn't even feel like it's drying out. Probably all that lanolin, shea butter, castor oil, goat's milk. It's the Guinness. My Irish homies helping me out. Alright, I'm gonna rinse and get ready for pass 3. Thanks. Alright, I'm back. Definitely lots of creamy goodness. Plenty of cushion with the soap. Plenty of slickness. It's good performing soap. Again, my only concern was after seeing so many, well, seeing the people that I know anyway out there doing shave videos talk about it. Just wanted to make sure it performed well for me. And it sounds like performance-wise, for Mr. Noob, Mike Perry, he's been satisfied with the performance as well. And just like anything else, it comes down to sensitivities or scent preferences. Mike, you chose well, man. It smells great. It makes me think about going out and buying a 12-pack or so of some Guinness. So I hope everyone's doing well for the Christmas season. Hope you guys get together and enjoy your family time. Alright. I'm definitely gonna have to hit the alum on that spot there. Alright. So everything's good. Everything's feeling great. Got a good shave. That's what I'm happy about, even with the weeper. Good. Just that sense everywhere, even still in the razor. Alright. Smells good. As you can see there, the lather's not breaking down. It's holding up pretty well. Or I should say it's not breaking down out of character. It's a nice, steady lather. Smells great. And I'm going to rinse off real quick and I'll be right back. Alright, so now let's take a look at the lather, shall we? He had so many devices, everything his money could buy. The towel came out and Jaime started to glide. Alright. Here we are. Pretty decent there. A little bit larger on the bubbles. Not anything alarming. I mean, the cushion is still there. The slickness is there, definitely. And it lasts through the shave, so once it's slick, it's not like it was going away. It was staying there. Scent's amazing. If anything, what it's showing me right now is that it likes some water with it. It can handle the water and still yet give you a stable lather. Of course, adjust to whatever happens with lather and soap in your area. But yeah, very nice. So I had this heavily loaded with water and it still provided excellent cushion. I have to play with it just to get it. This would have been excellent for a straight shave with a safety razor of any type. I like to go just a little bit less gloopish, but overall that's still pretty good. So again, that is the Drunken Goat from Mickey Lee Soapworks with Guinness. Guinness! I rinsed it out a bit, as you can tell there. That nice chocolatey looking. It smells great. Okay. Semogue 820. Great brush, natural blonde. And the Mongoose with the Tradere handle attached. Kai blade. Alright everyone, if I don't talk to y'all again until after Christmas, I'll keep saying it until and through. Merry Christmas and thanks for watching.